Hey moms, I want to share with you my CVC and Sight Words fun book. And as I have not done my Montessori month book for couple of months, it's been like 3 months now. But finally we are like all settled, and because we're already on March 21st today, so what I've thought, I will be making like three or four different books. So like one we have sight books, so one will be on numbers, the other one would be on some other topic. So I'm gonna share different books by the end of the month, and there'll be like three or four different ones. And from the next month, yes, I promise that I'm going to come back to my Montessori books without fail. Okay, so to go forward, the CVC and the sight words. There's no rush to do the sight words or CVC words with your kids. The best thing is to introduce them with the sight words. So, how I started with Vivan is not with the book, not with anything else, but just with the simple flashcards. And they're like these 70 cards, and they have some really amazing words like the, as, we, us, must. So all your basic words. So what are sight words? Sight words are just a simple words where you don't need to break, you just need to read and remember. So these are the words which help you form sentences without using phonics, literally, or without breaking the word into sounds and then connecting them. So these are simple mug up words which you can like keep on showing it to your kids in terms of flashcards, or you can do some kind of activities, or in terms of book, or maybe you can keep reading it to them. So this is how I did. And what I did was, when I started doing sight words with Vivan, I just explained him that these are the simple words which will help you to connect, or to read simple lines. And The game which I did around was, when I say, "Hi Vivan, what are you doing?" So Vivan had to pick up the sight word and he had to say, "Mama, you have used a sight word." So that was activity one. And then I used to write some lines, and I used to use a lot of sight words in them. And then he used to circle them around. And during a conversation, or if he's reading somewhere, or where we're in the car, if he sees a hoarding and if he sees a big side word like the, so he would just say, "Mama, see, there's a sight word there." So that's how we have connected it as a game, and it was a process. It's not something which I've done now. We have been doing it for a couple of months now, and it was not on the curriculum as such, but yes, just to increase his vocabulary and to help him read the simple level 1 books. This is how we started. But I have been getting a lot of requests on how to do it. So I'm going to tell you, I mean, don't bug up so much on your brain. I mean, if you can pick up the flashcards by ELC, or you have a lot of on Amazon, or you have a lot of free printables, guys, I'm sorry, I don't do printables. So, I mean, you can like download and you can do printables and you can start showing. There is no methodology as such to do sight words. You have to just show it to your kids, random flashcards, the way you do it, and try and do a game around it. It's more fun. So that was sight words. Then once you are doing sight words, and if you want to introduce the CVC words, which is the consonant, vowel, and consonant words, I did it with Vivan with these flashcards. So these are the 3-letter words where we did, and they come like this. One side the word and one side is the picture. So if your baby is still small, you can do the picture, and at the same time you can introduce them with this. So when you're doing this now, this is where you have to break the phonics. You have to like go alpha by alpha, the sound by sound, and then that's how you connect the sound together, like v, a, n, v, a, n. So then that's how it becomes together. So like how we did with van also, like v, a, and then I used to make it with my finger. No. So, I mean, you can do different things and just to make it more fun. And if you have props, you can use props and keep the word together. But as the flashcards work very simple, you have to just show it to them. They learn. You break the sounds with them. I mean, first couple of days, just break the sounds, like pick up 2 or 3 cards at one time, or 5 cards at one time. See if they're building interest and if they're liking it, and that's how you do it. Okay, so to addition to this, I introduced Vivan to the phonics card here. Here you have, okay, I'm going to show these to you. Sorry. Okay. Yes, we are not doing all. We are doing the ones with the 3 letters only. Sorry, let me just see. Yeah, so like to make him understand what is this, that's a mug. And then he writes m here. That's a map. So what's the first sound? Map here. So that's lip. So he's writing lip here. So like L here. So this is for the phonic sound, basically for the first letter and the 3-letter sound as well at the same time. So after doing all this, I have made this CVC and Sight Words fun book for him. And I'm gonna open the book. The book is very simple. It's completely hands-on, like my all other activities. Let me go. Okay, so here I have a little words about CVC words. CVC words follow the pattern as consonant, vowels, consonant, as I said. It's a great way to teach them combining letters, sounds together to create words. Their focus should be on hearing all the 3 sounds. It teaches them sound manipulation, being able to alter one sound in the word while keeping the rest the same. Example, replace d with l in the word log. So if it would have been dog, 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 he has to replace it with l, that it becomes log. So he has just replaced the first word and the other 2 remains the same. So they have to listen to each, I mean if there are 3 letters, they have to hear the sound of all the 3, only then they will be able to register. Then you have long vowels, which are CVC words like rain and boot. When I see CVC, it's consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. This is consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. So the words begin or end with the blends or digraph. Example like, mash or chin. So I'm going to keep it very simple with Vivan. I'm going to use like CVC or these at the moment. I am not doing vowels with Vivan right now because I really want him to... I will be starting them in September or October for him, not right now. I'm going to give him a fair bit. He knows like A, E, I, O, U is something that helps. But the actual sounds for like the 4-letter or the 5-letter word, that is something that I'm not going to do it right now. He'll just get confused. I really want the school to do it first with him, and because I follow the school method a lot of time so that he doesn't get confused in the school and there's no conflict for the child to understand. So that's how I have kept it for the later months, and I'm going to do it at that time. And still I think that the Vivan has a lot of time. He can still work on the sight words and on just the CVC words for the time being. Okay, so to begin the activity, we have the cat picture, a sun picture and a dog picture here. And as you can see, I have like done 3 stamps here at both the all the 3 sides. He has to identify the sound and he needs to write the first alphabet and the last one. So he has to do the same for all the 3. Now it's a short A sound, like we have ag, an and at. So I have written 3, 5 sounds here, 5 words here, 5 words here, and I've given him a lot of options here. So he needs to pick up the right alphabet and needs to make a word. So it can be a wag, it can be tag, it can be bag, it can be lag, it can be gag. So I mean he has to see what word will it be and what word can he make, the words which he know, the real words and not the funny words. Yes, so we also do real words and funny words. I'm going to talk about that in like I have like put it in my book and I'm going to show that to you. So same goes with an. So like van, can, tan. So he needs to pick up the alphabet from here and put it here. Same goes here. Hide and go seek. So now because he knows how to read the words and how to find them, so I have added this this super amazing activity. I'm sure like we all have done when we were kids. He needs to find the word and here, and he needs to either circle them or cut them or put a line. So we have and, big, took, me, at and on. So he needs to find where are they. It can be horizontal, diagonal, vertical or straight, so that he needs to figure it out. I can see like on here and here. Rest now even I have to find. Okay, at is here. Okay, then tie them together with the similar sound. So what I have done, I have taken 3 different sounds here, like in sound, egg sound and app sound, And now what I've done, I have written all of them separately. Now Vivan has to find which sound is same and he needs to connect them. So like bin, fin will connect with one color, and then he needs to connect like this and then here. So all the sounds like a thread will connect together. So like gap, cap, gap, wrap, nap, map, tap. So he has to connect like this, and then he needs to come here, needs to connect these three as well. So this is just to tie them together, similar words. Now we have color the right word. So we have these four pictures again. We have a pot, we have a car, we have a ball, and we have a bat. So he needs to see which word, and then he needs to color the right word. He needs to color them. He needs to just color this area, and I think it's going to be fun too. Okay, sight words hunt. So here I'm gonna tell him that find for, so he needs to find for and cut it. I will tell him find do, he needs to find do and he needs to cut it. So like this, it's going to be, I will be saying and he will be finding the word for me. Okay, we have the vowels here. He needs to see the picture, he needs to find the vowel and he needs to connect it with that. So apple will go here, eyes will come here, insect will come here, oranges will come here, and unicorn will come here. Now we have the real words versus the made up words. So he needs to curl them the way I have done it. So he needs to curl the real words only. So like ODI is a made up word, WIO is a made up word, DIX is a made up word. It's a very fun way to do them, because at the same time he will say, oh my god, is this a word, mama, what does that mean? So at the same time, like, you're doing two things. You are like telling them to make funny words and some real words. Like we never use these words when we are talking or when we're making a sentence or when we are reading. So these are like all the funny words. They don't have any meaning, they don't have any sense. So that's how you have the real words versus made up, or you can say funny or like silly, whatever word you want to use. Okay, so here what I have done, I had seen this at Hip Hop Hen, one of the pages on Instagram, and I saw this and I thought it's really great for my book. I have like used it as it is, the way she had done it, and I'm gonna tag on my Instagram when I post this picture. So what you have to do, you have to make as many words as you can from here. So like you have pot, you have pan, you have one more. Okay, you have in here, and then you have sat. So you have sun. So you can make, so this is going to be a little difficult, but let me check, let me see, and I'm going to help him to do this one with him. So this is like completely word building. Okay, so here we have the first alphabet missing, or the first sound missing for pot and lip. So he needs to do the first alphabet, he needs to figure it out, and he needs to write it here. Now this is a coloring based activity, and I've made a parrot, and what I've done with the circles here, I have written the words. He needs to read on, off, is, in, my, and with the color coding he needs to color the parrot. So if it says my, he needs to read my, he needs to do pink color here. The on will represent blue, off will represent orange, is will represent red, and in will represent green. So that's how the whole picture is going to come together, with all the colors and reading the words and by not getting confused. Okay, so now we have the pictures here and the words here. He needs to match them. The three-letter word, we have bee, we have lip, we have hen and van. So he needs to find the right word and he needs to match the picture. Now we have some writing exercise and some fun exercise which says magic word is on. He needs to write on. He needs to build on with the alphabets. He needs to build it with the alphabets. He needs to make it either with a Play-Doh or with glitters if he wants, and then he needs to flip the word. So if it's on, he needs to get N on this side and O on this side, and then he needs to see what word will it become. So it will become no. So yeah. Okay, then we have a picture here of hut, cup and car. He needs to write the full word. We have not done that before, of writing the full word, but it's just going to be a small exercise. of seeing how much is he understanding or is he able to relate. It's going to be completely free, so I will ask him what's the picture and whatever he thinks he needs to write. So it might not be right at the first time or the second time, but this is how I'm going to start making him write the alphabets. I mean, first he's writing just the first letter, then the second letter, then like first and third. So maybe here he can write all the three together. Okay, so our last activity for the book is try and read. I have like written here 9 very small sentences for him, and he needs to try and read. So he said, "No, you must go. She can have that. I like him. This is red. They had a pie. I am not fat. Hit the ball." So these are all simple sight words along with the CVC words, and I've made very small sentences for him to learn and to read. Let me see how does it, how does he react to it, and if he's able to read nicely. I'm gonna do a video when he's doing this activity so that you can see, his actual response. Guys, if you have any questions about CVC or sight words, do let me know. Hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe to my channel and keep watching. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.